Hi, Taria here from Jersey. Um, just wanted to stop by real quick, do a quick video, say hello. I didn't forget, today is Wednesday. It's March 17th, 2021. I don't know what's going on with this month, but I can't keep track of the days. It's weird. Okay, but it's Wednesday. Uh, the sun is in Pisces, the moon is in Taurus, and of course, got quite a few transits all over not all over the place. What am I talking about? We got um, and I just I had to make mention today of how hilarious uh, this this energy is to me today. Um, and it's funny because I really didn't realize it until I was watching. Um, I was watching a video. Was it last night? Yeah, it was a video by Flight Boss, Dolo the Pilot Man, Archangel Uriel. Not sure if any of you guys have checked out any of his videos. But he has tons of videos. But last night he did a video about Mercury going into Pisces. like, and okay, it's all well and good, the sun going through there, moon going through there. We've had Neptune going through there for so long. I mean, for years that it's kind of like, all right, it's there. But this Mercury, now, I'll admit, I used to go on ghost investigations. They call it ghost investigations, which is pretty much just homes and houses and stuff like that, buildings and things like that. It could even be a field or whatever where it's like a lot of energy that's for some reason or another settled there. Um, I wouldn't describe it as anything like movie, like they do in the movies or something like that. But I've been getting that kind of vibe since today, well, early this morning. But leading up to that, it's been a lot of wonky stuff going on. Uh, it's not even like that's the best way I can describe it right now is wonky things. To the point where sometimes I think like the other day I was like, I was doing my doing what I do on that particular day, and I had to stop and think for a minute, like, am I physically doing this, or is this like, am I dreaming? Because this feels kind of dreamy, and the dream world is becoming more, not as dreamy. If that, I'm not really good with my words either. I did a couple things today that was like, what in the world is going on? I forget that I gave it a phrase too. Dang, I'm mad I don't remember what phrase I gave it. But it's that part of me that's a little bit of an airhead, a little bit goofy. And I was like, oh man, here we go. Oh man, here we go with this. So I did a couple of things today that was a little like out there, um, crazy. Um, but this is going somewhere. This is going somewhere. It's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. It should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. Um, I'm not gonna call it like spooky or whatever the case may be, but I mean, it was to the point where, like, when I left out of my apartment this morning, and I closed my door, it sounded like a cat meowing. And I don't have a cat. So where the fuck that motherfucker came from, I don't know. And me being somebody that I like animals. I can't even lie about that. Like, it's something interesting, like watching their behavior and things like that, observing their behavior. Same thing with weather. That has always been fascinating to me. Uh, even, you know, even things beyond the physical eye, vibes, energy, frequency. So, something else I did really crazy too. Um, I checked out a video by Bratty. She posted it today. And I don't know, I've always been interested, a little bit interested in people that have already been here and passed and stuff like that. And she was doing something on John Benet Ramsey. And, you know, normally something like that, I watched that, she was pulling a couple cards about that situation. And it was very, best way I could put it is very interactive. Interactive, is that the right word? Yeah, it would have to be. It's interactive. It was very interactive. So I had to, like, in some ways, like, close that right there when that video was over. I was gonna hit her up, like, this is crazy. You do this kind of video, and, like, you know, I feel like Mercury and Pisces is having a hand in that. That motherfucker is strong. And so, but along with the aspects and stuff it's making, and the other, Neptune being within that that zone too. I think Venus is also so. But it's been very interesting. It's very interesting so far. I know there's going to be much more interesting things to come, and that's pretty much all I want to say in this video. Um, all right. Let me go back to doing what I'm doing in this old ass building. Yeah, which is like, let me tell you something. It's giving me an opportunity to say something about that. But my grandmother, my mother's mother, she was always very she was always into um, at least that, what I knew of her, the time I spent with her, and when she was going through dementia, and I don't know, they gave her a whole, like, oh, she's dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, right? But to me, she's just my grandmother, except now, like, she literally, what she was experiencing, she was more vocal about it. Like, she would do things like put plates of food outside and stuff like that. Like, she knew a whole family that was already passed on, a husband and wife, and they had 2 kids. I don't know, they must have died in a fire or something like that. And she used to put food out there for them and stuff like that. And you would see, if anybody has ever experienced that with a loved one that's had that, like, they they either revert, a lot of times they revert to a time uh from their past. They see people, you know. And I was always on the fence on that, especially experiencing that. Like, people are like, oh, they're not really seeing anybody there. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because it's possible that they are, and I kind of get that as being like, and I can I can understand that, especially since a lot of times that is leading to the transition of that person. I could understand that, you know. And I remember one time she was here at this office where I work at. She was like, she said to me, I'm driving. Don't you ever bring me somewhere with all those people. I'm like, what? It was just you and me. I was like, yeah, well, I'm kind of used to it. A lot of things have happened here. I believe it. And that's just my sparkling water. And there's little quirks going on here. Sorry. So, I'm not sure why I'm bringing that up, but it it's kind of making me think of that. Like now, all of a sudden, it's kind of like people are getting like little, like at least me, like you start to like pick up on stuff even more. I mean, usually I can pick up on a little bit, but now it's like, you know, it's one thing when you're experiencing it beyond the body, but it's another thing when you're in the body and there's stuff going on. You're like, wait a minute, what is going on here? So I know that's probably gonna be heightened. Ooh. All right, I'm being silly and probably boring you to death. So that's all I wanted to say, pretty much. Um, Talk to you guys later. Ooh.